Hey guys, so I'm Professor Weber. As you see, I'm in a classroom. I teach middle school, 5 different subjects. So I apologize for not getting this done earlier. It's been hectic with COVID and protocols and prepping. And as you see, we have a nice big sneeze shield back there, and I have 3 classrooms. So it's been crazy. And I apologize, it's not an excuse. Just let you guys know that if I don't respond to an email, give me a little bit of time and I will get to it, okay? So you are taking Microsoft Outlook with me. It's a 4-week intensive course. There's 4 modules. Technically, there's 5 in the book that I'm using and I'm giving you guys free access to. But I don't know, we're just gonna do 4 weeks, so 4 modules. You will have a quiz per week and then there'll be a final quiz. Okay, which is just a conglomeration of all the other quizzes put together. They are rephrased, so be very careful. I get very tricky sometimes. So it is open book, open note. I don't believe in closing that off unless it's a state standardized test or a teaching credential test or something of that sort. So if you have any questions, feel free to email me. I will get back to you as soon as I can. It does go directed to my phone. Sometimes I don't have service though. So just be patient. All right, so let me share my screen and then we are going to, let's see here, share. Okay, so hopefully you're able to see this. I'll move myself. All right, so this is Canvas, this is my side. When you guys are looking at, go to every single week, there should be a PPTX, which is a PowerPoint presentation. That is basically the summarization of each module, so each chapter. So since this book has 5, and we're only covering the first 4, I will post only those that we're covering. There is going to be a weekly discussion. It's worth 50 points. You absolutely have to answer this and 2 of your classmates. Thursday is the due date for your actual response to the text, okay, or the prompts, the discussion questions. Sometimes there's just 1 or 2 questions that should be pretty lengthy in response. And sometimes, like this week, there's quite a few, which you can do short, concise explanations. There's a quiz, 15 points, no big deal. Now, I've never had this as an issue. It says only available with students link. If it doesn't work, guys, please email me and then I'll create a Google Drive and throw it on there and give everyone a link to that. It is about 72 megabytes. It's pretty big. Not as big as some of the other books we've used in the past, but still substantial. So if you can't download it on Canvas for whatever reason, please, please, please email me and I'll do what I can to get it to you, okay? If you buy this book, it's like 200 bucks. So I have a download of it because it's from a different college that I teach at as well. And I just let you guys have access to it, okay? All right, so this week, you guys are going through Module 1. So Module 1 includes, let me show you, this is the textbook. Okay, you will cover about 200 pages in 4 weeks. So the first module, okay, is Module 1. So it's Outlook 1.1, okay? So it actually goes all the way through 1-50. So that's Module 1, page 50. That's how this thing works. So read the first 50 pages. Now in Canvas, under files, and I made this open so everyone can see it. If you go week 1, there's all of these files. So if you follow the directions in the textbook, it includes the lab, okay? No, I'm not grading the lab. I'm grading your discussions and your quiz. All these files are there for you to practice using the textbook, okay? And it's very helpful. This is not a very hard class, but it will give you the necessary skills to be able to use Outlook. I use Outlook for Santa Rosa Junior College, Mendocino Junior College, and I moonlight as a realtor as well, part-time. And we use Outlook for our system, okay? So really cool, mobile friendly, PC friendly, it's even Apple friendly now, so which is pretty rare, through Microsoft Outlook 365, which is web-based. Now, if you don't have access to Microsoft, go to the link that I provided in the announcement, okay? Or you can just Google Microsoft Office Education, okay? And then you click the top link right there. See where it says enter your school email address? You enter it, it will give you access. You can download Microsoft Office Suite, so Word, PowerPoint, Excel, okay, and Outlook, all for free using your school email address. As long as your school email address is valid and open, you can have this software for free. That's $0, guys, okay? This is super expensive under normal circumstances. So take the advantage. When you're in college, use it. Okay, it's pretty cool. And they want to chat with me. I don't want to chat with them. Okay, so Microsoft Office Education. URL is right there. I have posted it in the announcement. Use it. Okay. All right, now let's get back to business. All right, so I'm going to cover this briefly in a PowerPoint. I'm going to talk about it, and I don't use Outlook very much on my computer because I prefer Gmail, because that's what most of Ukiah Unified School District uses. But I can probably open it up here. There we go, Outlook. Why is it 2 B's? I don't like that. And then I can link it if I wanted to. I'm going to unsync that because I don't want that. So now I have Microsoft Outlook open. All right. Please forgive all the craziness that will pop up eventually. I don't clean out my email very often. And the summer was too busy, so oops. Okay, so let's get into the PowerPoint. So module 1, you're managing email messages with Microsoft Outlook. Exciting, exciting. Oops. Okay, so our objectives, we're going to add a Microsoft Office, or excuse me, a Microsoft account to Outlook. You're going to set your languages, preferences, sensitivity levels. You're going to apply a theme, compose, address, and send an email message. Okay, that's part of the lab. Forgive my phone, it keeps blowing up. And I'm getting married in October, so my future wife is just texting me about all types of wedding stuff. And she's a teacher too, so sorry. Okay, we're going to open, read, print, and close the email. You don't have to print, guys. Don't waste ink. Don't waste paper. Okay, save the trees. Preview, save a file attachment, display the people pane, and reply to an email. Check the spelling as you type an email message, attach a file to an outgoing email message, forward an email message, copy another person to an email message, create and move messages into a folder, and then delete email messages and do your mailbox size. Mailbox sizes depends on your domain. So like Google has a max of, I think it's like 500 gigabytes or something. I don't remember now. I know for my real estate, we're limited to 10 gigabytes of data, which is not much. Some places are more, some places are less. It just depends. And they pay Microsoft a domain fee in order to sustain that. Okay. All right. So let's keep going. So Microsoft Outlook, it helps and organize, manages communications, contacts, schedules. You can import a calendar, keep a calendar. Well, that's how I keep track of all of my craziness. Tasks that you need to do. It's an email. It helps allow you for communication between people that you need to communicate with, send files, receive files. You can send encrypted files. You can send or protected. Okay, it's really cool, very powerful, and it pretty much works on every type of device now. Okay, so your project, okay, it's in the textbook. It's going to be composing and sending emails. Let me show you how to do that. Okay, let me move this. Minimize that. Look at all that. Yay! Craziness, right? All right, welcome to my world. Okay, so inbox. I have way more than that. Oh, it keeps going up. I love it. All right, so test message from Microsoft. So I'm going to minimize. This is the folder pane. Okay, so when you create folders, you can put different files in there. So like the NSTA, I can just drag over and it will dump it in there. You see how I just did that? Really cool. All right, so here's the practice one. I'm going to minimize the folder one. And to maximize it, meaning open it back up, is right here, or expand it, okay? These, it says all, yeah, I can just do unread, and it will show only the unread, okay? But you don't want that. I guarantee you want all, because if you're looking for something, and if you click unread only, you'll never see it. Never, never, never see it. And that could be bad, okay? So when you log in, okay, when you create your account, you follow basically the steps that I did. When you open up Microsoft Outlook, it'll ask you for your domain. Where are you coming from? So if you don't have one, you can create a Microsoft account, okay, which when you do the sign up for the free one, you create a Microsoft account using your school email address. You got to validate it a couple different ways. And once it's all set up, then you can create your actual web address, your actual email address, which would be at outlook.com, okay? Or you can link it to your school email address. So it would be your first name dot last name at, santarosa.edu, okay? Pretty cool, right? That's how you can link it. You set your passwords. You have to use the same password as your original email, unless it's an Outlook only. Does that make sense? Okay. All right. So to read, you go and you all or unread, up to you. I prefer all. You literally just click it. Okay. And your text or body is here. Your header is here where it's coming from. Pretty easy, right? It's just like Google. Okay. Let's just see here. eCampus. I'm sure there's a bunch of jargon in there. All right. So sometimes these are broken images or broken links that are not working. It says right click or tap and hold here to download the pictures. So what Outlook has a tendency to do, and it's specific to your domain, is if it's from out of your domain itself. So let's just say you're emailing me from santarosa.edu to santarosa.edu. That's internal, so it won't do that. But if you're emailing someone from outside of santarosa.edu, it'll block images because it wants to scan them for viruses, Trojan horses, internet worms, things that could be really, really, really horrible, okay? All right, so just click it and you get to read it. Now, let's say I want to, I'm gonna minimize myself here and put it up here, all right. Okay, so I'm here. If you want to reply, let's just say someone sent you an email. You want to reply. You click reply. Do you want to download the external content? I'm going to say no. okay? So now it puts it to ecampus.com. It would, whoever be the recipient, okay? It'll be there. Now let's just say you need to CC someone. Well, CC is carbon copy, meaning that the person that you're gonna put here, and so let's just say, let's set my other email address, dweber2@santarosa.edu. Okay, and then BCC, I'll do my other one, dweber@mendocino.edu. Okay, oh, look at that. And I click OK, and then look, BCC is blind carbon copy. So let's just say someone's bugging you at work, you're being disrespectful via email, and you know what? You need to unfortunately report this. You can CC your boss and reply to the person saying, I'm CCing so-and-so because I really don't appreciate how whatever's going on, okay? Or you can choose BCC, blind carbon copy, meaning the person that you're replying to will not see the fact that you sent it to someone else. So you can, instead of doing two, you can BCC your entire saved list of contacts, and no one will know that anyone else got an email. They'll just see yours. I use that for internet marketing. So I have a database of a couple thousand people. When I do internet marketing, I do BCC, send email, and it sends them all, you know, hey, how's it going? You know, this is David from Kobitz Realty, and we're going to be showing this new house. If you have someone or you're interested, please stop by, blah, 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 okay? But no one else gets to see anyone else's email. That's the beauty of it, okay? So it's blind carbon copy. The subject is, well, the subject of the email, okay? I always recommend that you put something in there. A lot of spam, which is here, okay? A lot of spam emails come without a subject. Sometimes it's a really weird subject. Just delete them. Make sense? All right. Address book. That's where you can add in different email addresses, contacts, phone numbers, house addresses. You can create labels and stuff through Microsoft Word. It's kind of cool. Okay, so let's get back out. Discard means I don't want to keep that. Okay, so we did reply. Okay, you can do reply all and forward. This is a question on the quiz. What are the 3 ways that you can reply to a message? Reply all. If so, if there's multiple people on there, you reply all. Not so good all the time, okay? It's only if you want to communicate to everyone what's going on. And forward, meaning you want to forward it to someone else. So, okay, let's say you get like an A+ on something, and your professor goes, hey, I'm super happy that you did this assignment. You did so well. You know, I just wanted to thank you. And you wanted to share it with, you know, your better half, your wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, cousins that you're really close with, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, you know, whatever. You can just click forward and send it to them. Same thing. Put them in the to whoever the recipient's going to be, or you can do the BCC. Okay, and it goes. You can set up meetings, more calendars, new email. So, okay, so if you want to just compose an actual email, you click new email and it pops up. You do your to. If you need to do a CC or a BCC, you click that and then you fill it out, okay? The subject and then this. Now, here's where we're gonna apply some interesting things. So, hello everyone. Welcome to CS 167.11. Woo! Okay. Now, let's apply some formatting. It's just like in Microsoft Word, same exact structure. Bold, you know, like 50, wow, yeah, okay. Something crazy. You can center it if you want. You can change the color of the text. Don't like those colors? Great. There's even more. Custom, wow, there's millions at that point, okay? Up to you, whatever you want to do. Make the text bigger, smaller, bullet points, numerical, or you can erase the formatting. Okay, erase the format, start all over. Format Painter, if it's copied, you can paint the format from a different application. If you don't like this, you can change to any one of these downloaded. Microsoft 365 does not have all of these. This is the downloaded version, plus I've upgraded mine because I like fonts. I think they're kind of cool. You could request for a follow-up, flag message, high importance, low importance. So if you need like an answer today, you click high importance. And when people read it, it'll come across with that red exclamation point saying, you must read it today. Okay, now, signature. This is module 1. So signature, you can do new signature. Okay, type the name for the signature. David Weber, M-A-J-M-E-D. Okay, add. So edit signature line. Okay, so respectfully, and then apply my name. It's linking to my main account. So, all right, well, once it'll eventually do it. My computer's really slow today, so I'm just going to cancel it. Okay, but it'll import it down there. So I can always select that. Okay, so, oops. So I can always select it and then it'll import it. Okay, make sure you type everything out. Now, we need to attach a file, piece of cake. You can search, I would say browse this PC, and you can kind of pick and choose. So, I have a lot of stuff in here. Oh, Taekwondo Flyer. Okay, so you just go to attach file, browse the PC, okay, and then you select it, and then it just appears here. And if you don't want it, you can just click the little arrow that's pointing down. You can say remove attachment. And it removes it. Okay. Check names. You can also go to insert. You can do insert a business card, Outlook items. Future modules get into that. Okay. Signature or calendar. If you have a calendar already set up, you can input the calendar in there. It's pretty cool. Tables, pictures that you have stored, online pictures, create shapes, smart art, charts, screenshots. You can create links. You can bookmark sections if it's a huge email. You can import text boxes, quick parts, word art, date and time, different objects. If you're doing math, you can always insert an equation, symbols, or you can do your horizontal line separating out sections for the bookmarks, okay? Options, themes. This is covered in module 1. So you can apply a theme. And if you really want a theme, you can apply a theme. And it's kind of fun for that. You can adjust your colors, whatever you want. And then it will do the text of that sort. Color of the page, you can change it to whatever you want. More effects, you can choose something else if you really want. If I remember correctly, there is a gradient version of this fill effects. Yeah, you can change horizontal. Yep, there we go. I'm going to choose that one. So you can do that if you really want to spice things up. The VCC, it's the options and the from. Okay, the permissions, you can adjust the permissions. Mine doesn't have that because I don't ever use it. Go back to format and then review. So if you're a horrible speller like me, spell check automatically does it, but you can always click here and it will check it. Now, the grammar, don't always trust that. It's not always right. Trust your gut, okay? Thesaurus, if you need different words that mean very similar things, use that. Word counts, it will even read aloud for you. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Accessibilities, you can look up certain things. Translate, okay? Now you can translate, well, this is English to French. I don't know why that. But you can change it so it can go English to Spanish, okay? Or whatever language that you want, okay? That's pretty much it. And then there's the help box, diagnosis, show trainings. Microsoft does provide like free trainings too. It's pretty cool. I recommend that everyone do them. Okay, and they always change. I'm not going to save that. Now, so this itself is called the ribbon. Okay, it's the same for Word, Excel, Access, Outlook, Publisher, any Microsoft product that has options here. It's called the ribbon. Now you can minimize it or you can maximize it. Okay. I always prefer to be able to see it, so I prefer it. There is no way to pull it down successfully on the new update. You have to tell it what it is and just say type in ribbon and it will do it for you. All right. So that's basically module 1. That's like the crash course version. Okay. I do have the PowerPoints, read them through. It's basically every single thing that I talked about, just very boring. Okay. I try to be somewhat animated. If you guys need me to actually go over it with you, I can do some one-on-one tutoring, but it has to be scheduled. Okay. Email me if you need help. And I'll be more than happy to set up a Zoom and give you sharing rights so you can show me what you're doing and I can help you. I'm not here to like judge anyone on their abilities with a computer. I'm here so you learn how to use Microsoft Outlook and you feel somewhat confident. Okay, I've chewed up half an hour of your time. I hope this helps. If you guys have any questions, please reach out to me, email me. Canvas does not send me notifications. Don't message me on Canvas. Please email me. It will go to my phone. If I'm unable to answer you right away, I will answer you as soon as I absolutely possibly can. Okay, guys? All right. I will do my next recording over the weekend so everyone can access it on Monday morning. All right. Have a great day. I will talk to everyone soon.